Today we're going to take a journey to explore Vernon's top 5 man-made attractions, and we're starting now. I'm Lisa Salt with RE/MAX Vernon Salt Fowler, and I am a true lover of Vernon and the whole North Okanagan. I was born here, and I'm still here. And one reason is because of the cool landmarks that I see not every day, however many days, and I'm so proud of these man-made wonders that really make Greater Vernon shine. Each one of these landmarks carries a unique blend of history, architectural grandeur, and in some cases cultural significance, and it makes them quintessential destinations for residents and tourists alike. Now stick around until the end when I'm going to tell you how to download our absolutely free Vernon relocation package. Number 1 on our list, Polson Park. As you drive into Vernon from the south on Highway 97, you will come down what we locals call Hospital Hill, because it's the hill by the hospital, in case you couldn't figure that out. And right there at the bottom, welcoming you to the heart of Vernon, is Polson Park. Polson Park is actually between Highway 97 and Highway 6. It was established way back in 1908, and it is a beautiful, lush oasis in the heart of Vernon. It's got meticulously maintained gardens. There's a lake in the middle. Okay, it's not a lake, it's a pond. There's a couple of ponds actually in Polson Park. And sometimes you can spot these beautiful swans swimming around in those ponds. It's amazing. Plus the creek runs right through Polson Park as well. Polson Park is probably best known for the floral clock. That was installed in 1958. It's close by the entrance into the park. Very, very cool. And then other highlights in the park are the Rose Garden, the Japanese Garden, which was donated by the Japanese community in Vernon, and then the Chinese Pagoda, which was donated by the Chinese community. Both were constructed in 1967 as centennial projects. And it's big. It's 13.5 hectares, super well maintained. Green space area includes a kids' playground, it's got a water park, it's got walking paths, skateboard park, outdoor bandshell, playing fields, and tons of grassy lawn area, 2 tennis courts, a workout area, and a running track. Also located in the park is the Lawn Bowling Club, which I think would be super fun to try. The Interior Space and Science Center is there, as well as the Arts Council and Vernon Heritage Hall. So visit Polson Park, have a peek. Definitely look at that floral clock. Number 2 on our list is O'Keefe Ranch. Founded in 1867, it's a meticulously preserved historical site that it's a glimpse of Vernon's pioneer heritage is what it is. Many of the outbuildings are actually original. I mean, some are replicas, but lots of originals. There are interactive exhibits, there's guided tours. And the idea of all of it is to give visitors a peek into the daily lives of the early settlers to the ranch. It was, at the time, the end of the wagon road into the Okanagan Valley, and it was the site of the stagecoach depot. It was a small, fully self-contained community, all of which you can see from places inside the ranch, such as you'll see a post office and a blacksmith shop, all that stuff. You can learn also all about the heritage buildings. There are museum exhibitions, there's farm animals, my favorite, I love the farm animals, and of course a gift shop. Cool events happen throughout the year at O'Keefe Ranch as well, including in October there's the Field of Screams with multiple horror-themed corn mazes, family days in the corn maze in the fall and the summer for the kids, and then ghost tours also in the fall and the summer. There's a Christmas Carol, which is one of those immersive walking theaters. You can do yoga with goats because goats are awesome, and why wouldn't you want to do yoga with them? There's murder mystery events, there's high tea, there's a cowboy festival, and a bunch of fundraisers. It's just tons of fun events there. Now we have 3 more man-made landmarks for you, but before we talk about those, please make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video as we're posting new videos like this every single week. On this channel, we give the straight goods on Vernon and the whole Okanagan, our ultimate 4 seasons paradise. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days or just curious about the area that we call home, be sure to call, text, or email and just add salt. Number 3 on our list is Predator Ridge Golf Resort. Predator is a true resort type of atmosphere, and they're currently building out more and more and more homes in the area. Predator has hosted not 1, but 2 skins games. Predator course is an 18 link style course set in the rolling mounds and hills with an extensive use of fescue. And then the ridge course is the newer of the 2 courses. A little bit easier, and it has some beautiful views of Okanagan Lake and some big elevation changes as well. But golfing isn't all Predator is about. Many who don't even golf live up in the beautiful Predator Ridge area. They love the community and all the amenities. And I think the amenities is where Predator really shines. It has an extensive 35-kilometer trail system for walking and hiking and mountain biking. And then don't forget the snowshoeing in the winter as well. And if you don't have snowshoes, no worries, Predator will rent them to you. And continuing along the lines of activities and fitness, Predator owners have access to the full fitness center. There are numerous yoga platforms, as well as classes and events, 4 dedicated tennis courts, 4 dedicated pickleball courts, the fastest growing sport, I think, in the history of the universe, clubhouse with a bubble for year-round play, and in the winter, there's a custom skating rink. Predator also has excellent restaurants, its own neighborhood fire department. There is no spa, however, anymore, but you are able to access a spa at none other than Sparkling Hill Resort, which is right up the road and happens to be number 4 on our list of man-made landmarks in Vernon. Sparkling Hill is renowned for its spectacular views. It has these incredible healing spa treatments and all these world-class amenities. And really the resort's modern design and the stunning architecture is what makes it such a popular destination. If you're looking for a rejuvenating vacation, this is where you want to go. And if you're a local, unfortunately, you can't book at the spa here. It's only for guests and owners at Predator Ridge. However, there are 2 fabulous restaurants, plus a fancy little kind of coffee place. The one cool restaurant is called Gurney's Farmhouse, which they actually deconstructed in Austria and brought it over in 6 40-foot containers. And the building was originally dating back to the year 1415. The biggest feature here at Sparkling Hill, like I say, is the views. They're absolutely breathtaking, as you can see. They also have a heated infinity pool outside. They've got an inside pool, hot tubs, fitness center, and of course the spa, which has everything that spas have and then some. If you're a guest at the hotel, you have access to all the steam rooms and all the saunas and the pools, etc. for free, included in your stay. There's a tea room as well. It's like a serenity room. It's beautiful. And all that, like I say, it's free if you're a guest. And then of course you can pay for the extra spa stuff, the massages, and the other spa treatments. Now, even if you aren't staying here, it's worth a trip up to see the incredible views, eat at one of those restaurants, and you can also hike around the trails if you want to. Apparently, there are more than 3.5 million Swarovski crystals encrusted into the walls and ceiling and suspended from the fixtures. So that gives Sparkling Hill its name. This place is a pretty special part of Vernon. It was built in 2010 as a 149-room wellness resort spanning over 240,000 square feet. Number 5, last on our list, historic downtown Vernon. Downtown Vernon is a captivating district characterized by impeccably preserved heritage buildings. It's got lots of smaller mom and pop boutique shops, art galleries, and some of the best restaurants are also located downtown. It has this kind of nostalgic charm. The history of Vernon is best seen right in downtown with all the heritage buildings and the murals. The murals, 28 works of art on the side of downtown buildings that are all focused on the culture and history and scenery around Vernon. You can also take a mural tour in Vernon, by the way, through the museum, and there's also an online tour too that you can take right at your computer. I will put the link above and below in case you would like to take a tour. And then you can read about the murals before you go out and look at them in person. Because really, you must see them in person. In the summer, the last few years, the 2900 block has been blocked off for 2900 Plaza, which is all set up for street entertainment, games, socializing, eating. It's a fun spot to hang out in the summer. Plus, there are lots of other activities downtown that you can partake in. There's the Sunshine Festival, that's always fun, that's in June. Oh, and also June is Creative Chaos, also located downtown, not on the main drag, but in 3 buildings in the neighborhood of the rec center. Rec Center being one of them. It's a 3-day craft fair on steroids. Really, there is a ton to do downtown all year long. In the winter, there's winter carnival activities, of course, including none other than the Winter Carnival Parade right down Main Street. And the main drag, that's where we always used to pull Mainers when we were in high school. If you don't know what a Mainer is, then you have not lived. That basically means driving your car down Main Street, which is actually Barnard Avenue, coming to the end, going around the block, and then, get this, back up Main Street, and then repeating it over and over again until you get bored or run out of gas. Back when $5 bought you a reasonable amount of gas, that was considered fun. We did that for hours and hours on end on the weekends, and sometimes weekdays. If you want to know all the many events happening around downtown Vernon, definitely check out the DVA website, Downtown Vernon Association. I will also post that link above and below as well. And if you're going to hang out in downtown Vernon, you have to pay for parking. It's not too much though. You can get an hour for $1 at this point in 2024. And Sundays, by the way, are free. Or you can go and you can park in our one parkade as well if you're so inclined. And those are our top 5 man-made landmarks in Vernon. If you haven't watched our video on the top 5 natural landmarks, be sure to do that next. And do be sure to download our free relocation package at vernonrelocation.com.
Just